Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. It is Wednesday. Hard to believe. Gosh, I don't even have all my stuff ready. It is Wednesday, and it's October the 14th. Oh my goodness. So let's wait a few moments to see who jumps on. Hopefully everyone is having a great Wednesday. I don't know about you, but my morning has been a little hectic. Just a lot going on. It's midweek, and I've just got a lot going on. Primarily working on my dissertation. So if you're grab a small notepad, if you want to take some notes, get a sip of water. I won't be long today, but I just wanted to pop on and share a couple of things with you. Primarily, I want to talk about gratitude. And what made me think about that today was I had a mastermind class on Monday night. Hard to believe time goes by so quickly. But on Monday night, and we were talking about, being aware of who we are and what we do, and making sure that we are true to ourselves when we're talking about or wanting to start our own business. And so that led me to think about, first of all, what are we all grateful for? So I just wanted to take a few moments to share with you things that I do to make sure that I am making note of what I'm grateful for. So I took a few notes and have a few quotes that I think may resonate with you. The first is, we receive a great deal more every day than we give. And oftentimes we don't see that for whatever reason it is. With COVID going on, there's so much that's impacting everyone. But the first thing for us is that, we probably at these points in our lives want to get more than what we're getting. But when we look at our lives, we actually do receive more than what we give. So it is holiday time approaching us, with particularly Thanksgiving. There are a lot of people in the world today that are suffering, that need food, shelter, or clothing. So let's all try to give a little more this year, even though it's tough for all of us. But let's try to give a little more to those that are in need. Gratitude is when life becomes rich. And so for me, one of the things this is my second year. The first year I started, and this is my little jar I want to show you all, if you can see that. Notes of gratitude. And every year I do this, and there it is, you can see better. And I don't open it until the first day of the year. And so 2019 was the first year that I did this. And I was just so surprised of all the notes that I took, because every Sunday, the beginning of the week, I write a note of what I'm grateful for. And so I just want to show you very quickly, if I don't make a mistake here. This is my 2019 board. You can see all of that. Those are the notes that I made to myself all of 2019. And I made those notes because I wanted to reflect. And for those that may not have seen it real quick, I wanted to reflect upon everything that I was grateful for in 2019. And so it's nice to go back and look to see what are some of the things that I wrote down. And it was a great memory, because it just reminded me of so many different things that went on in 2019 that I probably would have forgotten about, but I was grateful for. And so for all of you that are listening, It's never too late to start. It's quarter four of 2019, but you might want to write down, what are you grateful for in 2020 in quarter four? And then in January, take some time to go back and look at that. So these are my notes of gratitude. So you can figure out, whatever you want to do, or put it in maybe not a jar, have it in a basket or whatever, but come up with some of the things that you're grateful for. We all need to take time and enjoy the little things, because at some point, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next year, but maybe down the road, those little things that we're grateful for may turn out to be the really big things. And oftentimes we forget about that. So just wanted to share that with you around gratitude. And so we all need to acknowledge that the good that we already have, that is in our life currently, that is the foundation for the abundance that we will receive moving forward. And that might be a little bit hard to digest, because it's sometimes hard for us to see that. But we all just need to acknowledge that we have an abundance, and there are so many people that are less fortunate than we are. So it's quarter four. We've got all this abundance, we've got all this knowledge, and we're grateful for all these things. And so how do we take that and move it into quarter four so that we have a great start for 2021? It's hard to say that we have a great start for 2021. And so what are some things that you're doing? So if you're listening, put in the chat, or if you're on replay, type replay of what are some of the things that you're grateful for? What are some of the things that you're going to do now that will help you, as I said last week, that will help you have a successful 2020? So what are some things that you're planning to do? What are some things that you're planning to do that don't necessarily relate to money? We can always give back to someone else. We can volunteer to do different things. And that's a beautiful thing when you can do that to help someone else. As I said before, time has gone by so quickly, and before you know it, you'll be like, "Well, I should have did this or that." Well, now is the time to do it. So the second thing I wanted to show you was, wrong side. Some of you may or may not do this, but I started doing a couple of years ago. But this was my vision board for 2020. You can probably see some of that. But one of the things I had on my vision board was travel. I was able to do a little bit of that before COVID. Wanted to make money. So that's on my vision board. Finishing my PhD, working on my dissertation now, finally getting to prepare for my proposal. So hopefully that will go through well. And I wanted to teach an online class and spend more time with my daughter. As some of you may know, she had a traumatic health experience a couple of years ago. And so that's one of the main reasons too that started me writing down, what am I grateful for? Because life is so short, and through all the prayers and blessings and from God above, she's here today and doing extremely well. So that started me really thinking more about what am I grateful for? Don't take things for advantage. Don't take people for advantage. And so that's just one of the things I wanted to share with you today around being grateful, being thankful, feeling blessed for all that you have. Because trust me, there is someone else who is in a worse situation than you are. So if you can help someone in any form or fashion, please take the time to do so. Don't wait until it's too late to say, I could have, I should have. And that doesn't matter once the person is gone. Take the time to, tell them why they're living. I always say I want to smell my roses while I can, So just wanted to share those few tidbits with you all. Not a lot going on today. I've got so much going on with homework and classes and things of that nature. But I do want to share with you a couple of things that are coming about. Gosh, I got to remember now. So Sunday, I'll be doing a Facebook Live with a friend of mine in Canada. So stay tuned for that on Sunday. I believe it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I am currently working on a workshop. So if you have an opportunity, check out my Facebook page. It's called, had a total brain block. It's passion plus purpose equals profits after corporate. So the purpose is to share tips and tricks with those who are transitioning and you're looking for other ways to spend your time and make money. So join my Facebook page. I'll add the link in the comments. And if you are interested in starting your own business and you need some guidance and support, also put my link in the chat. It's just a 30-minute free jumpstart discovery session. And that's to figure out, what is it that you want to do and where you want to go. And then on the 24th of this month, I am planning a workshop. So for those of you who are thinking about starting a business, I'm planning a workshop. It's just 2 hours on Saturday, October the 24th, from 10 to 12. And so lots of great stuff there. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's kind of it. Just didn't want to take a lot of time today, but I just wanted to pop on because the thought of gratitude, the thought of appreciation, the thought of what we're all blessed for just came to me when I had that mastermind, as I said earlier. And I just wanted to make sure that we as individuals and that you are sharing, writing down, talking with people, what you're grateful for. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Hope you have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye-bye.